So the next thing that happened on Monday Night Raw, we get to the next match of the night. It was the WWE World Tag Team Champions, AJ Styles and Dragon Lee versus Finn Balor and JD McDonough of the Judgment Day in a tag team match for the WWE World Tag Team Championships. So yeah, we get to this match, and this match, it was a really good match. It was back and forth and everything between both of these teams. But yeah, at one point in this match, we actually see the Intercontinental Champion, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, popping up at ringside. And at one point, he starts ending up distracting the referee, where JD McDonough grabs a hold of AJ Styles at one point. And then that's when we see Finn Balor there on the top turnbuckle. He jumps off with the coup de grace. Styles moves out the way, and Balor accidentally hits JD McDonough instead. That's when Styles grabs Finn, throwing him into Dominic on the ring apron, knocking Dominic off the apron, and then we see Styles setting up for the Styles Clash on the JD, but then JD fought out of it, throwing Styles over the top rope, but Styles lands on his feet, and then Styles manages to hit the phenomenal forearm onto JD. He pins him, 1, 2, Finn breaks the pin at the count of 2, and then we see Dominic at one point on the other side of the ring, and he's distracting the referee, and then that's when we see Finn Balor grabbing a shillelagh, hitting AJ Styles upside the head with it. JD crawls for the pin, referee turns around, he starts counting it, 1, 2, Dragon Lee breaks at the pin at the count of 2, and then we see Dragon Lee tossing Finn out of the ring and jumping over the top rope with a front flip senton onto Finn, taking him out. Dominic got up on the ring apron once again, distracting the referee to try to help JD and Finn to win the match, but then Sheamus comes up, knocking Dominic down. He starts beating the hell out of Dominic. Dominic's trying to fight back, but then Sheamus, throws him over the barricade and stuff, going at it with him. And then we see JD and Styles going at it inside the ring, but then Styles manages to grab JD, hitting a Styles Clash onto him, pinning him for the 1, 2, 3. So yeah, AJ Styles and Dragon Lee defeated the Judgment Day tonight in a tag team match to retain the WWE World Tag Team Championships. That's what happened there. Pretty good tag team match for that match. I'll give it 3.5 stars. That's why I'll give it a great tag team match though. But yeah, that's what happened there. And then after that, we see Stephanie Vaquer walking backstage, and then Nikki Bella comes up wanting to apologize to Stephanie because now she gets to defend her Women's World Championship up against Raquel Rodriguez next week on Raw. So yeah, that's what Nikki Bella is apologizing for. Stephanie tells her, don't worry about it and all that stuff, and then Nikki Bella was like, that's the problem, I am worrying about it. And she wanted to apologize to her and everything because she says that she thought she could keep up with the ladies after she returned and all that stuff, but then now she's doubting herself, and then Stephanie tells her to calm down, it's not her fault, and it's okay. So yeah, that's what she was saying there. And then Nikki Bella was talking about how she'll be at ringside for Stephanie's match next week on Raw. So yeah, that's what happened there. But then after that, we see Jey Uso getting ready for the tag team match later on tonight. But then Paul Heyman comes up, and Paul Heyman tries to play some mind games, trying to get in Jey Uso's head. And Jey Uso was talking about how he respects CM Punk because he fought him man-to-man with no shenanigans and all that stuff. So yeah, that's what Jey Uso was saying there. And then Paul Heyman was talking about the Vision and all that stuff, and talking about how, the Vision always attacked a lot of other people as well. But then they said that Jey Uso was differently and all that stuff, and he says that he understands Jey, and he says that he knows that Jey got a vision of himself. So yeah, that's what he was saying there, and he walks out. But yeah, up next will be that tag team match. It'll be CM Punk and Jey Uso versus The Vision up next in a tag team match in the main event of tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Till then.